Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I'm doing another Battlestar Galactica video, and we're in the Space Casino, where of course we're going to need qubits. Yes, I've actually got qubits for buying stuff here in the Galactica universe. Now, these I was actually going to hold off on doing a video about for a while, but thanks to Factory Entertainment, they actually have pushed this video forward a little bit. They're actually releasing qubits as a re-release themselves. At the Comic-Con last year, there was a whole bunch of really cool announcements, one of which was a Battlestar Galactica Viper. And oh my god, do I want that thing super bad. But in addition to that, they have the pack of cards, and they also are going to be selling qubits. Now here was me thinking, oh, I'm so unique as a collector for Galactica stuff. I actually got these qubits years ago at the, I think it was 2004, the Galacticon 25th anniversary, and they had these for sale, and I was just like, oh yeah, you got to get yourself some qubits. These are actual metal. They're really, really cool. I will admit, I don't have a whole bag of them. These are just regular coins that I have collected from different travels that I've made. I've done videos about the coins of the realm elsewhere. So that's a bit of a cheat. I don't actually have a whole bag full of qubits, but I do have two, and I thought I would do a very quick video because, as it turns out, I'm going to be not the only one with qubits in my collection very, very soon. So these are neat. I think they're metal. I mean, they make a metallic sound when you bang them, and they're quite heavy. Like, let's grab an equivalent coin out of here. What have I got? That one feels about the same. What is that? That is a shilling from the Republic of Ireland, I think. It's got the harp. Let's say shilling on it. Which one has the... I can't even make that out. It's got a fish on the other side. Oh, sorry, no, it's 10p. Where is that here? 10p. So maybe that's from Northern Ireland, which is where my family is from, so that would make sense. So this has a certain weight. That's about the same. Hang on. Let's just do the scales of justice here. Yeah, it's about the weight of an old 10 pence piece. So they are hefty. They are quite durable. I mean, I've kept them for years. I think they're two different denominations. So on one side you have the Galactica symbol, and on the other side is like an L. Is that Lima, Libra, or is it upside down? I'm not entirely sure. And then the other one, Galactica symbol on one side, yes, and then like a S, Sigma? What is that? I'm not entirely sure. But yes, it has two different symbols. I seem to recall at Galacticon, they were selling both of these in numerous quantities, but I was very much on a budget, and I just thought, no, I've only got so much cash. I have to fly home as well, so I'll pick up one representative of both of these, and they have sat very happily on my shelf of Galactica stuff, along with Apollo and the newly added Adama. But I don't really have much of a use for them. And in the the TV show, you've got like a casino table just flowing with qubits, or Starbuck and crew are all gambling away in the officers' quarters, again, with a giant pile of qubits, and I just wasn't going to be spending, I don't remember how much these were, but even if they're only $1 a piece, you'd need to get 50 or 60 to really do them justice, to have a full, proper pouch like they had in the show. That's interesting. I always thought it was kind of neat that Galactica was one of the few shows that actually showed space-age currency on screen. There were references in Star Trek that money was used. I know that's kind of a contentious point because Gene Roddenberry was always on about how there is no money in Star Trek, and yet they do refer to, Scotty, you've earned your pay for the week, or Starfleet has invested so much money into your training, Mr. Spock. So there was some kind of reference to money, but you never saw it. And in Star Wars, you only saw Han putting what we assume being his reward, his payment for helping with the escape from the Death Star. Just before Luke goes off on his battle in the X-Wing, Han's loading some kind of giant lunch boxes full of something. I always assumed that was his pay, but who knows, right? This was the only time I actually saw money in a space age sense being shown. I didn't watch a lot of Space 1999 back then. Was there ever any money in 1999? I'm not sure. And, you know, they walk around with pouches, like Starbuck at various times. He's trying to get Cassiopeia in a special room, and he slips a pouch of qubits to the purser, whatever you would call it for the cruise liner. So I just always thought, yeah, this is cool. Here's some actual space money in a show that we haven't seen any other space money being represented. So I thought that was very cool. And I was going to show these much later on, but now that Factory Entertainment's making a bunch of, I think you can get a whole box full of qubits at some point. That's kind of neat. I don't think I need them. I've never needed these in all the years of collecting or owning Galactica stuff. But maybe it would be worth thinking about it if it's not too expensive. If they're as durable and heavy as these, and I'm assuming they'll have to be the same size, then we'll see. I did actually do a Google search for qubits online to see, are these symbols accurate? And they apparently are. And there are, I think, more than just these two. Maybe I'll put a few images here of what else I found online. Some of this is from the RPF, Replica Props Forum. Some of it is just from Galactica Facebook groups, whatever. There's a whole bunch of different variations of qubits. I'm just happy to have gotten these ones at Galacticon, what was that, 22 years ago? And that was, oh my God, when I think about it, if that was 22 years ago in 2004, and that was 25 years ago after the show, I'm almost twice as far now from when the original show came out. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. All right, so yes, if you ever wanted to throw down your cash in Battlestar Galactica, you can do it with these qubits. I think they're really, really awesome. I'm going to leave it there. So until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.